Boof Frye is getting ready to go. He's already showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most promising young talents this season. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. One down. Here's the rookie third baseman, Boof Frye. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Now time called at the plate. One out, base is empty.
Ball one. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's to third. Paredes fires over to first. Play is made, 2 out. One out, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Isaac Paredes. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Man at first, one away.
Angel, the third baseman, Boof.
That one missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That misses, and it's 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Conforto, the base runner at first with 1 out. Liner snagged at first. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We've played 4. It's the Angels 3 and the Dodgers 2. Two out, space is empty. Frye goes 5 feet 9 inches, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. In the air, left side, sizing this one up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We're through 6 full. Angels 4 and the Dodgers 2. First and second, 2 outs. Frye digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. ground ball left side. He gets there with the slide. What a play. Inning over. Angels strand a couple, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. This could end it. Tapped softly on the ground. Neto. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels take the series opener here at home. Frye had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little...
Now, Boof, Frye. That misses the zone. Ball one. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Not even close there. Ball three.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That's a strike. 3-1. Time called now before the payoff pitch. Nobody out. Runner at first. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
No balls. 1 strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Neto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Two on, 2 outs.
Third baseman, Frye.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air on the move. And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Dodgers 1. Frye had a game to forget.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Mullins headed home. The throw in. The tag out. But they do get a run. And next for the Angels, Boof, Frye.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2.
1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings to first in time.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Cedric Mullins. Soriano with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. On the ground, Frye fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
2 outs, base is empty.
The third baseman, Frye.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one drilled left field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Around first, digging for 2. Caught in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Angels 1.
The third baseman, Frye.
Pitch
No,
misses,
that's a ball.
and that is ball 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Next offering is fouled back. Full count pitch will have to wait. Time called to the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Angels go down 1-2-3. Boof, Frye, with a blend of raw talent and poise, quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Here's the third baseman, Boof, Frye. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Splits the plate, and it's 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time.
2 on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. Two aboard, 2 outs.
Timeout.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We move on. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fought off foul. Two on, two outs. And now it's even up.
1-1.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the Green Monster. One run's in. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And it's 6-4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now here is Jake Myers. Frye at second with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Juan Morales, the next to hit for the Angels.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
On the ground, Lawler. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the Red Sox 4. Boof getting ready to hit. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. On the ground to third. Whips it to Casas, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Angels 6 and the Red Sox 4. Back here at Fenway, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Rafael Devers. Bunted back towards the pitcher. Throws to first in time, and Devers is set down.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Frye had a decent showing in this one.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his...
Devers now. No outs, runners at first and second. And it finds its way through for a hit. Here comes the throw. And he's got no chance. He's out. But a run does come in to score.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Boof, Frye.
Outside,
The
ball.
next to hit takes outside. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. There's the strike. Dives, and he can't hang on to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
He was all over that one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
The 0-2. The other way. Base hit. One run is in. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they lead by 3.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And the batter now, Juan Morales. The 2-2 on the way.
Yeah, you got it.
Liner, base hit. They get the force for out number 1. Back here in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye.
So, Boof, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Strike on the outside. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're head to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Line drive. Makes the grab. 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And he lays down a bunt. Picks it up with a bare hand. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Ready to begin the 8th. And now it's going to be Boof, Frye. That catches the corner.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and, of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
0-2.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Out to short. Lawler tossed to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So the tying run in scoring position now. Casas now at the plate. Red Sox with a chance to tie it up. Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first. Third out. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors. And one. Frye had a rough go of it in this game.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
First and second, 2 outs. Frye, the next to hit. That just misses.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
1-0.
And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Two outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So 2 down. Jake Myers, the next to hit for the Angels.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
A swing and a soft liner. And that's a base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. He beats it safe. And they lead by 2.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
So the lineup flips over. And next for L.A., Juan Morales. Oh, 0-2 now.
1-2.
This one in the dirt. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here at the top of the second. Taps softly to the right side. On the run, sends it over to first. And he beats it. Everyone's safe. Play at home. He's safe. It's 3-zip.
Good hustle. And when you're talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, game in, game out.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. High fly ball out into left center field. Ellis makes the play, and that'll do it. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. 1 out, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. 1-2 now. On the ground to third. Now a jump throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
And that is out of play. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, right side, Campbell. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Angels strand a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. 1 down. Boof, Frye. The next to hit for the Angels. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
And there's a foul ball. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Sable collects, fires to first, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
To third, can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. So they make short work of him there. Frye played well enough in the win. Had a single and an RBI.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game.
Boof, Frye, a promising prospect, just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Burke back to work. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
1 out, base is empty.
Third baseman, Boof, Frye.
Right through there for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
The Angels up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Bishop makes the grab, 2 down.
The center fielder,
Runner at first with no outs here.
third baseman, Boof,
Frye, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the first changeup we've seen today, and a perfect time to offer it up. And now the first baseman. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score easily. To third, tag, got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
up next to
Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Ball.
Two outs, bases are full. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. One runs in, a second scores as well. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Angels 8 and the White Sox 2. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Boof, Frye. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late. But a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here at the top of the 9th. On the ground to third, Ramos. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. 2 left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Angels 8 and the White Sox 2. Frye really excelled in this one and contributed to the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this.
So 2 down, and next to hit for the Sox, Stephen Kwan. 2 outs, base is empty. That's to third. And that is that. White Sox come up. Boof, Frye, the next to hit for the Angels. Homered last night, added another hit as well. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Frye with a homer in his last game. That one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. 2 down. So a man at first. And up next for Chicago, Lars Nootbaar. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Now back, third base.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin. And
swing and a ground ball. Over to Lopez. 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
So in now for the Angels, Boof, Frye. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion. and he's in full speed.
A little bit low,
That's the ball.
and that's ball
down.
one. Fastball for a strike. Ohapi, the lead runner at second. Conforto on at first with 2 down. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And there's a ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
2 on, 2 outs.
Count's full.
Squirts away a little bit. Jake Myers on deck for the Angels. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
2 outs, bases full. And next for LA, Jake Myers. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And next for the Angels, Randy De Jesus. So they're all loaded up. Out to short, Pena. They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded onto the bottom. Frye had the kind of game you'd like to avoid. No hits and struck out 3 times.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Boof, Frye. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
House leads off second with nobody out. Time called.
Call time.
Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Next one misses. 1-2 to count.
See if you can go
1-2.
upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. 2 outs, nobody on. Next is the designated hitter, Colson Montgomery. On the ground to third, Frye. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. No outs, runners at first and second. Grounded to third, could be two. Off-balance feed, there's one. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7. That one down the line and foul ball. Swings and misses and one down below the zone. In time to get him, one away in the strikeout. And the runner holds. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one hammered left field. Kwan going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Frye had a rough go of it in this game.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to.
So 2 down, Boof, Frye. Now at the plate.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
In the air out to center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Foscue digs in now. The 0-2. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Smith back to work. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Angels need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox. Hard hit to third. Throws to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. A run on. The tying run is 90 feet away. Out to short. Zips it across, but the run scores, and that makes it a 1-1 game.
Well, that's a productive at bat right there. I'm sure he wanted a knock, but puts the ball in play, brings that run in from third, ties up the ball game.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. First pitch misses. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the top of the 9th. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. And a count 1-2. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. 1 out, base is empty. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
To the right side, but that rolls foul. Hit on the ground to short. Pena. Now only 1 out remaining.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that is...
Boof Frye is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Here's the third baseman, Boof, Frye. 1 run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Ball, 1 strike.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
And a swing and a miss there. Ryan with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Makes the grab, 2 down.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Just missed. One out, the runner at second here in the last half of the third. And that clips the inside corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out to short. Witt slings to first. That's out number 2. Back here at Angel Stadium, now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. Pagan in his 11th season, 36 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's going to be Jake Myers. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Now move to first, and he's back in there. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Ritter feeds to second, out there. Relay to first, double play. Last chance for the home team. Digging in, Boof, Frye. Rodriguez, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
They say it went.
0-2.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Out. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Frye had a rough go of it in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think
Boof, Frye, the next to hit for the Angels.
it's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball.
Time
2
call.
strikes.
Chance to collect himself down 0-2. This one in the air. Garcia gets under it. He's got it. and that's the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Luke Ritter. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. This to third. Whips it across. Out. They limit the damage here. 1 out, bases empty. Fastball for a strike at 95. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
The Halos trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second.
Wow, he just showed right there why he's known for having one of the best arms, one of the elite arms in the league. Man, that runner had a big lead at first base. You usually don't get thrown out, but this guy's such a great thrower. That's pretty amazing right there.
Frye. Jumps, throws, nicely done for the out.
The back, the captain, Nico.
Boof, Frye. The next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 3. Hit on the ground to short. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9th. 2 outs. Bases full. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Garcia. 2 outs. Squares and gets it down the left side. Frye. On to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So they get out of the bases loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. And 9. With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the 9th, Frye digs in now. 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it. The Royals strand the tying run on base to win it. Frye had a poor showing, needed to do more. And next for LA, Boof, Frye.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Reagans, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. The pitch. way inside.
See if you can go
1-2.
upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
And next for the Angels, Juan Morales. That one out to right. Weimer under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
So 2 down. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Out to short. Witt throws to first. Inning over. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Lane Thomas. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner takes off. Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Line to left. Diving. Gets down. Could be extra bases. De Jesus rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score and they tie it.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So digging in, Juan Morales.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
And that one is lifted in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1. One out, base is empty.
Third baseman, Boof.
Right through there for a strike. The Royals leading by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nimmo has it sized up. They got it for out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
This ball's chopped on the ground and a foul ball. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone. So you do become a little more swing happy. But on a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you think there wasn't much of a two-strike adjustment being made there. Swing hard in case you hit it. He didn't hit it.
That one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. That's to third. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So they strand. Frye had a good day at the office.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Boof Frye is getting ready. He not only brings immense talent, but also a contagious enthusiasm for the game. He'll look to put those skills on display today. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Boof Frye.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops into the glove. One up, one down. Runner at first with no outs here. Ball one, no strikes.
You know, these Angels need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Lopez on at first, nobody out.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Comes the 2-2. 3. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the runner holds.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out.
Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So digging in, Randy DeJesus. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Popped up. Naylor makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman, Juan Morales.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the second baseman, Juan Morales. Out there to center. And it falls. And out to a board.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Frye.
So 2 down. Jonah Bride, the next to hit for the Angels. In the air, right field, in position. And that's the third out. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. It's the M's 9 and the Angels 1. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground to the left, and that one handled. Zips it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, center fielder, Randy DeJesus.
Bottom half of inning number 2, and the batter now, Boof, Frye. Gilbert back to work. Gilbert, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Just missed. Gilbert was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Time called now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Ball one, no strikes. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Splits the plate, and it's 2-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. And that one becomes property of the Beast. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Off the mark there. 1-0. Noda leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So it's no run. So up next, Jonathan Rodriguez. Man at first, one away. And a sac bunt here. Throws to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Back in Anaheim, and the batter now, Boof, Frye. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. Pickoff throw. Frye back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead. And for
Bichette tosses to first, one gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
The tying run at the plate. Right side. He's under it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So in now for the Angels, Juan Morales. Tying run at the plate.
1 ball.
In the
2
dirt,
strikes.
but kept close. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Bichette. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Play at the plate, safe, and it's a 1-run ball game.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Try to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
And there's another strikeout in those.
Frye with a valiant job in defeat.
Well, Boof, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible.
And now it's Josh Naylor. That's to third. The throw to first, and the inning is over. So they strand a pitch. So 1 out, nobody on. And next for the Angels, Boof. Frye. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Gets under it and pops it up. Bichette. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs. Bases are full.
The third baseman, Boof.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Ooh, Frye. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that one in the air center field. Kenzone squeezes it, and that will end the inning. 1 out, bases empty.
Third baseman, Boof.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Jake Myers will hit next. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. And the 0-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. So digging in, Juan Morales. The pitch.
2 balls.
In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. And he grounds one to the right side. Handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. Frye didn't do a whole lot in the win.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a
Boof Frye is getting ready to go. He's already showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most promising young talents this season. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down. So now it's Corey Seager. Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. Out. And Seager is set down. Here's the third baseman, Boof Frye.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And there's a ball. Frye, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
1 out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. 1 down, bases empty. Off the mark there. It's 2-2. Grounds one to short. Seager. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. Frye, the base runner at first with 1 out. In the dirt. Line drive, caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Juan Morales. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Out to center. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Angels strand a couple. 1 down, runner at first. Jacob Young stepping in for the Rangers. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1, and that's 2. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. That one is upstairs.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
2 on, 2 outs. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In for a strike, and it's 2-1 now.
1 strike.
Swings through that.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. 2 men left stranded, but they 1 out. Runners at first and second. Laser could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score. Save. And now second and third with 1 gone.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So digging in, Jake Myers. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit in the air, left field. Smith under it. And that is that. Frye did okay for them in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boof, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions.
Sebastian Walcott will hit next. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Seager headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. Man at first, one away. Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2-0. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
This one in the dirt.
2-2.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Line to left. Mateo pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs.
Up next to the third baseman, Boof.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Go to second. Ow!
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle of stealing bases, maybe even more.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Hit on the ground to short. Seager tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning. 1 out, base is empty. Out in front and foul to the left side. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1 down, base is empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Frye had a game to forget in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Aaron Zavala. And a bunt towards third. Fires to first on the run. Low throw. Pick. He's safe. Back at Globe Life Field. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now it's going to be Boof, Frye.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Gore back to work. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. And a quick out, number 1. 1 out and a runner at second. Base hit center field. Here comes Paris. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Waste no time there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And next for L.A., Zach Neto. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Gore throws to first, but it's wide of the bag and gets away. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Man at first, one away. Towards first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Two on, one out. Stone Garrett, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. Frye rounds third, headed for the plate. One runs in.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Two aboard, 2 outs.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
No balls. 1 strike.
Two outs. Fought off foul. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. And a pitch. On the ground to short. On to Simeon. And that is that. No runs on 2. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Double steal. In the dirt. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Go-ahead run at second. And we're at the top of the 8th. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Frye had a decent showing in the loss. Had a single and an RBI. Boof, Frye looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the Los Angeles Angels taking first and second. No outs. Frye getting ready to hit. There's a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Out towards left center. Bader sizing it up. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And he lays one down the left side. Frye throws across the diamond. That's one out the bottom of the second. Man at first, one away.
The third baseman, Boof.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Brings it in. 2 down. 1 out and a runner at second. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one cutting but missing down low. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Nope, that's inside.
And there's the automatic. That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 3.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
One out, runner at second. Jake Myers, the next to hit. Pickoff throw. Frye back on a dive. And it's caught for the out. Now, Juan Morales. In the air, left field. Pajes pulls that one down, and that is that. 3 runs. Back for more of the Freeway series. And now Bader up to the plate. Swing and a ground ball. And Bader is set down.
The right fielder, number 33.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Doval, a former All-Star, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Doval back to work. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Maybe a 2-ball. 5. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get an out on the play. Frye with a mediocre showing in this one.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
Here's Mookie now. First and second, no outs. Here in the second game of the series. That's to third. Dive, and he's got it. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
What an effort by the third baseman right there, and great hustle as well to get down the line for the infield knock. Just good, hard baseball on that play, and only one of them can be rewarded, but it doesn't go unnoticed on either end.
Ohtani back to work. Boof, Frye. The leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Runners are at the corners, one away.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
2 on, 1 out. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
This one popped up. Rengifo makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 1 out, base is empty.
Third baseman, Frye.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
In the air, out towards left center. Mullins settles under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's the third baseman, Boof, Frye. 0 for 3 in this one. Grounds one to short. Bats up with it. The throw to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Frye with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather.
And next for the Angels, Boof, Frye. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Wide throw, and it gets away. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tries to get back and save.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So up next, Jake Myers. Up the middle, Rengifo. The flip, wanted second to first, not in time. Great effort there. Bottom of the inning, and the batter now, Tommy Edman. Bunting for a hit. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Edman sizes this one up, and there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that is out of play. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3 down. So digging in, Boof, Frye. 1 for 3. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 3. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Time call. 1 out, bases empty. Hit on the ground to short. Betts slinging it to first in time.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant, efficient with his pitch count.
Great job today.